I don't think anyone should be surprised by this, but Jackboys 2 was just mid, you know? It was just kind of mid.
Hey, Peggy, let me talk to him one time. Hold up.
Travis was like hyping this record up for so long, and I just kind of questioned why for the longest time, because like, it's Jackboys. I'm not gonna pretend like the first Jackboys didn't have its songs, but like, it was always kind of like just a mid record, you know, not really Travis's best, you know? And now Jackboys 2 is out, and I'm also feeling the exact same, you know? It's just like a lot longer. So today I decided to just not script it and just give you my raw thoughts on Jackboys 2, you know? I don't really have much to say on this record, so this is kind of why I'm not really doing it scripted, because like, I don't got much to say, you know? What's the point of doing a script, like, where I can just like tell you what I think? So I hope this is still enjoyable. I hope you still have fun with this video. If not, oh well, you know? Jackboys 2 was a record that Travis was really hyping up for like the longest time, and it kind of felt like he kind of overdid it, if you ask me. Not because like I didn't think it was gonna be good, but it was because like it was a sequel to Jackboys, man. Maybe other Travis fans will disagree, but like I always thought like Jackboys was kind of like the lower of Travis's like catalog. So like hearing that a second one was happening, I was just kind of like, okay, you know, like sure, why not? And I think a lot more people were a bit more excited to hear it after like Pusha T dissed Travis on, I think it was Ace Trumpets. It was Ace Trumpets or So Be It, I don't remember.
Cried in front of me, you died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat.
And let me just say this, the Clips album was better. I'm just gonna say it, the Clips album was better. But because of that Pusha T verse, a lot of people were kind of wondering, like, is Travis gonna do something? Is Jackboys 2 gonna have a diss? And like, it did. It wasn't a very good one, but he dissed Pusha T. Blue Bugattis, I'm dodging TMZ, made 100 off Pusha T's. Like, cool, man. That's your response? Like, and like, I'm not even saying this as like a die-hard Pusha T fan. Like, I like Clips. I like Pusha T as a rapper. I'm more of a Travis Scott fan. But like, you know, as a Travis fan, like, I kind of expected him to say nothing, because like, what are you gonna say? You know, you're not a lyrical rapper, you know? And then he kind of did diss him in the most underwhelming way possible, and I was just kind of prove my point, you know? But we're not here to talk about the Travis and Pusha T beef. We're here to talk about Jackboys 2, and I think the track that the diss does come from is pretty good. I think it's a good opener to Jackboys 2. I also always thought like 2000 Excursion was a good song. Like, I always really liked that song. When it got released, I thought it was a pretty good song, and I thought it kind of gave me hope for like Jackboys. And like, I think for like tracks 2 through like 6, I think they kept that energy going, you know? Like, Kick Out was great. I liked Dumbo's beat a lot. MM3 was a great Sofego song, and then it immediately falls down with Velour, and then I like kept on going down. Like, Velour and Contest and I Love My Bitch back to back was like such like a, what's going on? What's happening? I thought this was supposed to be a good album. I think off the bat, I think the Cactus Jack crew, they all did like very average. Like, I think Sofego was like the best one here, but I think he's only the best one because he's barely on the album. Like, he's just straight up barely on the album. So like, he never really had like a chance to like bore me. He's never had a chance to bore me, you know? But like, I think the one song he was given was good, and I think like Contest was okay. Like, the song itself is bad, but like, I think he did okay in Contest. I also thought the features was just kind of like mid. When I saw the features were hidden again, I got excited, I won't lie, but like, now like having the features, you should have just kept them out, to be honest. You should have just kept them out. There was like no surprises. Like, there was Cardi on Where Was You? Like, there was Cardi on Where Was You? That was neat, I guess. Future was there as well. Just like a bit more of a tangent. Like, why do they keep trying to like recreate type shit? Like, every time I feel like these three come together, it's always like some of the most middling music. Like, I get the appeal of type shit, all right? I'm not personally a fan of it, but like, I get why people love it. But like, I don't really like Charge Them Hoes a Fee, and Where Was You was just kind of like underwhelming. Like, every time these guys collab, it's always so underwhelming for me, you know? There was also like Tyla and I can't pronounce his name, so I'll just put his name on screen. I'm sorry. That song was terrible. PPT. That song was terrible. He was trying to do like this weird Jamaican style like song. It was just bad. It was just straight up bad. Shine by Travis with Glorilla, I thought was a lot better. Outside was a banger. That's like the last banger we get from the album. I think Travis and Youngboy both like did great on that song. And like Florida Flow kind of just like describes my feelings on this record. Like I didn't even talk about the production. I think the production on this record is like very hit or miss. And I think the mixing on this record is just like, what are we doing? Like in Beep Beep, for example, I think Sa Baby's verse was like very poorly mixed, and I think the production, I think I'm gonna give to Jackboys 1, because I feel like Jackboys 1 had like a lot better like beats than this one. Like I think like overall the beats were fine for this, but like I think Jackboys 1 definitely had the more interesting beats than like this one, because I feel like this one had a lot more like boring beats. But overall, I just kind of feel nothing towards Jackboys 2. Like, I think it's okay. I think it's like a fine album. I definitely think a lot of people are going to call it like mid and stuff like that. And I think it is mid. Like, I think it is kind of mid. Like, at the most, I feel like this will satisfy like casual Travis fans, you know, like kind of like the new gen Travis fans. I hate using that word, but I didn't know what else to call them. And I think that's fine. I think if they enjoy the record, more power to them. I'm happy you guys got something out of it. But like for me personally, I just don't care, you know. I just don't think it was that great of a record. I do hope that the solo record that apparently is happening is much better than this. It probably will be better than this, because like I didn't really have that high expectations for Jackboys. But we'll see, you know. So what do you guys think about Jackboys 2? You know, comment down below, tell me what you think, you know. And I hope you enjoy me like kind of going a bit more off script. Maybe I can do this more for like music reviews and stuff like that. Like with movies, I kind of have to write down more about like what I think, you know? But like with music, it's a lot easier for me to talk about the albums and stuff like that. But so let me know if you guys like this, you know? Maybe I'll keep doing more of these. But yeah, that's about it. Jackboys 2, I will give it like a 5.5. I think a 5.5 is kind of like fair for it, you know? But yeah, that's about it. Subscribe if you support the act of jacking your boy.